Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carina and today I'm back with another video. And today's video is a bit different to what I normally post on here. Like, mostly I post like my bullet journal or my book videos. But I have something other to talk about, so maybe just grab a cup of coffee or tea or some snacks, whatever you want, because this is something that really goes into my heart and I just want to talk about it. So I was just showering. As you can see, I still have wet hairs. I haven't done any makeup or anything, but maybe you know this feeling when you're in the shower and you get like so many thoughts in your head and so many things you wanted to say but never did. And this was a shower like this. Yeah, I just thought about a lot of things, and I want to talk about book talk and social media and how it affects all of us and what I just hate about it. Don't get me wrong, there are so many things I love about social media, and I love about living in this generation where you can just share your thoughts and all the things that are in your head and you like. And I think it's such a great opportunity because not so many years ago we didn't have the opportunity to just connect with other people outside the world or outside our own little world. But there are also a lot of things that are just like, for me, not understandable, or somehow understandable, but that I just find so sad. And the first time I really thought about this was a few days ago. I saw a German TikToker, she's an author, and someone commented on her video like, your book isn't a book talk book and you have no right to say anything because your book isn't going viral or like isn't hyped up enough. And this made me thinking, and I know a lot of German people talked about this video and about this comment and how they hate that people think like this. But my mind just went beyond this and went beyond book talk and overall on how social media affects us in such a way. Just as a little background story about me, I always had a dream to share my life on social media and the things I learned, because I'm only 22, but so many things happened to me, like I had so many traumatic things, and I have deep depression sometimes. I have social anxieties, and I learned how to come out of it by myself and to take care of myself because nobody else did it. And I learned so many things, and it was always my dream to share this with other people because it's just so important that we care for ourselves. But I always overthinked too much, and I'm a pretty bad perfectionist. Like, I always think I need to do this perfect to have an audience that listens, or like, even with this video, I thought so long about making this because I just thought, why should I do it? Because I don't have anybody listening. I'm not like a popular person. I maybe have 400 followers here on YouTube and 50 on Instagram and 200 on TikTok. But I just realized, even if this comes to one person and just one only person takes this to their heart, it means so much, because then I could maybe help one person. Because the thing is, it's not about the audience that listens, and it's not about what everybody else is doing. For example, I'm a smoker, like I smoke cigarettes, and I would never say this on social media. I always look out that you can't see anything on my stories or my pictures or anything. And I think even if you are not a content creator, you're thinking about this a lot, because I think everybody just posted like one time in their lives a story or anything dash, and when you share something you always think about what will other people think. And I don't think it's any important, and sorry if I just mess up a little bit while talking because I don't have any script or so. As I said, I'm just freshly out of the shower and decided to do this video because I think the most important thing for us people is to live our own life, because in the end it's all about us and not about anybody out there. If it's your mother or your grandmother or your partner or your best friend or your sister or anyone, they don't have any right to say what you should do with your life and what you should do with the things you like, or how you should go there and what you should wear, or how your hair is supposed to be, or if you have tattoos or not. Like, all this stuff is only for you, because in the end it's only you that can make yourself happy. And I think this is the message I want to bring out. Like, you are the only person that can make yourself happy, and it's so hard to find something that makes you happy, like find something that helps you. For example, for me, it's always art. Like, I love to create art, I love to watch at art, no matter in which form. Like, it's literature or music or paintings or journaling or anything. It just makes me happy. But every time I started, for example, a journal, I started it, and then when I had a break or two, or maybe a break for weeks, then I felt like I failed, because everybody does it different, and everybody just is cohesive and makes it constantly every single day, and I didn't done it. And I think this thinking is like so deep in my heart that it was so hard to let it go. And I don't know what this video is supposed to be. I just want to remind everybody that it's okay, and it's gonna be okay, and that you are okay the way you are. Some people maybe clean their whole apartment in one sitting, and they keep going and they are done in 1 hour. And for me, for example, I always need a break. I make it like I do this room and then I have a break, and then I do the other room and then I have a break, and I just always feel like I failed, because then maybe I need 4 hours to clean my whole apartment. Or some days I don't get to it in general. I don't start because I'm just so exhausted. And this feeling of failure is so deep in our hearts, and it makes me think so much, because we let ourselves not to be allowed to make mistakes. I have one example that is a bit extreme, and maybe this is a trigger warning if you are like not really okay with violence. Then I will have some part you can skip to on here when I'm done with the story. But here in Germany there are a few things going on right now. There was a murderer between two young girls. A girl of, I believe, 11 or 13 years killed one of her best friends because she made a mistake, and her best friends told adults and her teachers about it, and in that she killed her after that. And I was so shocked about it. And there isn't anything that happens to this girl, because in Germany, I don't know if you know this, but if you do something that is illegal and you're under 14, then nothing happens to you. Like, guys, for real, she murdered her best friend and nothing happens to her. And this just also made me think so much, like, how can such a young soul, such an innocent soul, she's just a child, do something like that? Like, how is this even possible? And I always came back to the clue that social media is really destroying us, and the fear of doing something wrong, and this fear is making us so insane that we do something bad to other people, which we would never do. Like, I don't want to protect anybody who does any violence, but the fact that we have this whole social media that shows us how we should be is making us just crazy. And I think this needs to stop, like, immediately. And the only people that can stop this is us. Like, we need to work on ourselves and let ourselves allowed to make mistakes, and also make ourselves allowed to share those mistakes online. Yeah, I know, like nowadays it's more translucent and it's more transparent and people are more authentic than before, but still, like the thing of perfectionism is so big that I just feel like everybody needs I just feel like everybody feels like messing up. I talk to so many people who say like, I have so many struggles at home, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want anybody to think I'm like this or this or this. But guys, it's okay, it's your story, and you need to share your story no matter how bad or good it is. I moved out when I was 16, and I always felt like I messed up my whole family. Like, I destroyed everyone, and it took me so long to realize that I didn't done this. Like, they did this to me, and it's okay. My choices are okay, even though some people are suffering now from it. I know this, but it's okay because it was the best for me, and it was the thing that I needed to do. And I don't know if my fiance is seeing this, but a big shout out to him because he really helped me to understand that it's okay and that it's everything is supposed to be fun. Like, I don't do this YouTube channel because I want to blow up and be perfect. I do it because it's important to me in my heart. It's important to me to let people know that it's okay to be bad and that there is someone out there listening. Like, no matter who will call me, I will help this person no matter what happened, even if I know this person or not. If they need an advice from me, I would always give it, because I feel like this is the purpose of life, to be yourself and to be happy and to share this happiness and the way you created this happiness, and that it's okay to for bad things to happen. Like, this is the journey of life, and I always think like everybody is supposed to have an amount of pain that they can like have on their shoulders, and no matter how small or big it is your pain, and it's okay to talk about it. So many people say to me like, oh, what happened to me isn't as bad as what happened to you or to any other person, but that's not about it. It's not about how big your pain is. And I always see this on Instagram or on TikTok or anywhere when someone shares, like, for example, SA, they share what happened to them, and then some other person came in the comments and said like, yeah, but some other people get raped and it's not that bad, and we need to stop this. We literally just need to stop this thinking of pain isn't like big or small enough, or happiness isn't big or small enough. When someone wants to share that their coffee was like tasting so good and they were so happy about it, then it's okay. Let people share this and find joy in the joy of other people, and find joy in bringing joy to other people. I don't know, it was just in my head, and I wanted to get it out there that it's okay who you are, it's okay what you think, what happened to you, it's all gonna be okay, and you're gonna be okay. And the really most important thing is just for you to find your own peace. If you want to, I can like a whole video about how I did it for myself, but you need to know that it's not working for everyone. Sometimes when people ask me, how do you manifest or how do you meditate, because that's also a big part of me, often I get scared to share it with them because I never did like any real research on it, like not in depth like other people did, but I just do what is best for me, and this is okay because this is working for me, this makes me happy, and then it's totally okay. You don't need to be like any other person out there. And I just want to share this because I think people listen too much to what other people experienced, or they are too scared to hear what other people think, but it's not about them, it's about you. And I just wanted to say this. I don't know if I came to the point, but this video is already 15 minutes, and I think I will leave it with this. I can do more in-depth things about it, You can comment your questions on manifestation or journaling or self-care, self-love, anything you want. If it's morning routines, if it's anything that is important to you to know, I can do a video about it. And I would love if everybody who sees this video to this point can comment like a thing that makes them happy, because maybe then the comment section is like a little therapy. Like, we can all come back to this comment section and look out for new things that maybe make us happy, that we never thought about. And maybe we can help each other inside there, even if we are like only 10 or 5 or 2 people. Even if it's just one person that comments, you can chat with me if you want. But yeah, it's important for me to let this out, even though if this isn't coming to anybody. I just needed to say this and to maybe help one only person out there, to just remind you that it's okay and things are gonna be okay. Thanks for listening to this little bit of me. Maybe I will try to make this into a podcast where you can listen to this. It's just a little reminder that not everything is what it seems and not everything is perfect, and it don't need to be perfect, because you have your own perfect, and that's perfect enough. Bye.